All I hear is screaming. Run back to the little back room, and the box has been cut open, not filled with putty. It is filled with bags of human blood.
You're listening to Hidden Roll, the podcast that introduces you to the brains behind your favorite toys, games, and all things play. I am artist and engineer David Yakos.
And I'm game designer Branson Faustini, and together we get to interview the people who invented the world of fun.
We get to ask the questions of where did this idea come from?
What obstacles got in the way?
And how did you actually make it real?
Now, all of our episodes are available to watch on YouTube if you want to see our beautiful faces, or you can listen on all major podcast networks.
And we have got a killer lineup of amazing guests with some unbelievable stories.
This designer, he bursts the door open and he goes, "Hurrah!" And he throws the rubber vomit on the table. Client says, "I love it. I'll take it." And without missing a beat, Marvin goes, "Well, that's why we save the best for last."
We've had really incredible kids. We had this 7-year-old, his name is Kadar. He invented a board game to teach blind people how to code. He won his age category, and
naturally, that's wild.
Yes.
Nobody cared about whether they moved 1 square or 2 squares. The game collapsed because everybody was laughing so hard. Milton Bradley said, "We're going to call it Twister."
So I grew up speaking Swahili. I wanted a name for it that if you said that word, it would be this game. The Swahili word to build is kujenga. Jenga is the imperative, it's build. And it just sounded right.
If 2 games right back to back are huge, that must be a sign that we're supposed to do this. So we invented the game Tribond when we were seniors in college, but that was 1990 and the start of my journey in the game business.
The table, your hand, bop it, twist, it just told you what to do and pull it. But the biggest epiphany was, would it work with 1 move at a time?
In your mind's eye, you set an intention that you're going to travel somewhere to discover something. Using this visualization technique, I literally saw Rory Story Cubes in its original form.
Don't live in regret. Like if you have something inside you, for God's sake, go make it. Just make it.
When I worked on Pretty Pretty Princess, the factory, they sent us samples of putting this really pretty iridescent coating on the beads. They started to stink, like killer stink. The main component in this coating was skunk urine.
Follow Hidden Roll Podcast on your favorite social media network.
Or find us at hiddenrollpodcast.com.
Thanks for listening.
Till next time.